So welcoming all. So in today's scenarios, all the inbuilt electric equipments which have been replaced by means of you can control all this in a fingertip by means of using applications. So even in the fingertip you can turn it off the light and turn it on the lights. Any multiple function can be done in the fingertip. This is gonna be booming in our interiors, every homes nowadays. Yes, today's is our topic is called home automation. So what is meant by home automation? How it works and what are the impacts and how it can be ease the life of humans. So let's talk about all in one by one. So here myself Ryan, I'm a civil engineer having experience more than 100 decades in construction field in various departments. So here we will begin one by one. So let's first of all, and for understanding, home automation is nothing but we all know. So it's dealing of every home or individual every so wherever you go, every home has electrical equipments and those many constraints which we love. So let's talk about all in one by one. So home automation, yeah. So home automation is a simple concept. Nowadays is booming like anything. So home automation is nothing but just a control of in between the house. We need to control climates, lightings, correct, and other electronic equipments or maybe electronic appliances, and even some security systems, correct, security systems. So that means all these like climate and lightings and electronic appliances and security system, all of it I have missed that one, that is system, music systems, entertainments, music systems or entertainments, correct, entertainment. So these functions can be controlled by means of all together can be controlled by a single tool, correct. Thus too in a web format or web interface. This causes home automation. So home automation. So every individual activities, say climate, I mean say there are temperature, room regulation can be varied, and along with the lights, you want to turn it on, turn it off, electronic appliances, you just when you want to switch it on and you want to switch it off, and the security systems and the locks and everything how it work, and the entertainment departments, TVs and other equipments can be controlled by means of single tool and at your fingerprint, maybe in terms of phones, correct, maybe in terms of the phones or desktop, or by means of maybe terminals which were mounted and as wall mounted, correct. Because nowadays if you see the automation which grows, especially in terms of maybe you can say in a commercially, because it's growing like exponentially as is compared to the last year, which is going in a very fast manner, because it eases the life of humans and making still more say called ease of life, correct. So these are the majorly we just looking in the home automation. The next is how it is evolved, how it is changing. So as we know, correct, history, if I want to talk in history, so we all know, because we just want the ease of the ease of human life, we discovered refrigerator, correct. So we evolved refrigerators and water heaters, correct. So water heaters and cars, one more like dishwasher and washing machine. So these equipments which there are machines which works on behalf of us, correct. So by means of easing the life of human, this is the same concept which evolved in the home automation also. In the 1975, this basic home automation was invented. Home automation, home automation was invented. Correct. So, because this home automation can, as earlier as I told, this works on behalf of the human, which accurately in a stipulated time with perfection, and all those has been considered. Correct. So, applications. For example, we already have mentioned the climate change, climate or temperature devices, temperature regulator devices. So, say for example, you are just you're having, say for example, 10 by 2 room of having an AC, but you can convert it, so you can just turn it on by means of your fingertip. So by using N4 or any electronic devices, maybe any other access to that, you can you can just operate. Correct. The climate change. The next is called maybe you can say lightings. So even lightings also, because we are having different shades, maybe a warm light, as a clear, as a neutral. There are different light colors are there. According to the modes you can change. Correct. You can change and call different varieties as told. The next is called electronic appliances. Say for example, a heater. Correct. Water heater. You can just, when you all this control system has been taken to the home automations, you can operate all this can be in a mobiles only. So when you just turn it on, when you want to turn it off, automatically it takes time. How much time it's suppose if it is 20 liters of water has to be boiled for some time, X time, how it can be exactly monitor what is the temperature, when it needs to be turned it off, all those can be taken care here. So next is the security system. Security, definitely, because in terms of tell maybe of main doors and the access, when you're having the video door phone in the entrance of your home, suppose if any unwanted, suppose maybe of like say maybe you this what I can say is the stranger person can come, you can definitely figure it out. You can have a video footage of those, and it sends to you, so that you can track all those things, and definitely it helps in home automation. The next is occupancy sensor. Correct. Then is occupancy sensors. Occupancy sensor. Of course, this occupancy sensor can be installed in all, like maybe of bathrooms. Correct. Say for example, you are having this maybe of 7 by 8 of bathroom. Correct. When you just enter into this bathroom, automatically that, because of the we have already fixed the occupancy sensor in the bathrooms, automatically light gets turned on. So when you come out of this toilet, for a certain time it will be, the lights will on, and then automatically it goes off because of this occupancy sensor which you installed in the like wherever you want. This particularly we are just going to install definitely in bathrooms and common areas and along with bedrooms, definitely. So these interlinks to the home automations. Correct. So of course we have seen what is in the home automation, how it is evolved, and what is the applications, how we are using it practically. Correct. So apart from that, we just look what is the exactly impact, or what is the exact impact of that. Correct. We need some impact on that, then only which definitely is useful for it. So because of home automation, we can control the electricity bill, or we can eliminate the unnecessary electricity bill. We can control electricity bill. Correct. Along with next is, suppose if some in the home of some maybe disabled person. Correct. Disabled person are there, then it's definitely helpful for them to just monitor all this function in a phone. Correct. Then is natural. Suppose it effectively works. It effectively works. And the next is offsite. Offsite works. So I mean to say, offsite is nothing but when you are just out of your home, you are not at the home, but you can control all these function in your phone, because these all get connected in the web interface, correct? Web user interface, so that it has very booming in today's life, correct? So these were the major topic I just wanted to bring you today, because wherever right now we just consider home automation right now as a part of our life, because day by day as it goes forward, definitely home automation is going to evolve, will ease the life of humans in a very advanced form, and it gonna be very changes the even though you are suppose if you want to tell is suppose it can reduce the manpower also. Even you can accurately pick up the particular slot for that. Suppose if a heater wants to get suppose you are out of your home, you just want to take the shower at the morning 7 to 8 a.m. In between that, you can, when you are in the outside of your, suppose you are in the jogging time, you can there only you can directly operate the system and operate the things, so that you can set the heater has to be turn it on this exactly 6:30, so that when you comes to the 7 o'clock, heater is what is get ready for your taking the bath. Those kinds of offsite control you are having in this home automation. Even security system if you consider, because installation of CC camera and all those things in your home, you can every safety is at your hand, and you are very strong in the talk in terms of security system. So these are the major concepts which we have seen. There are n numbers of vendors today which are available in the industry, so that you need to be carefully pick up all those things. Suppose if the materials which were installed in the systems, so installed in the home, how it can give the services to you in the future, maybe of 5-10 years. How suppose you are, as of now, what is the technology right now you're having, can upgrade to the new coming technology which comes in maybe in the forward of 5 years, whether it matches with the existing system which existing with what are the system you are having installed, that is going to match with those kinds of upgrades for you. Those kinds consideration has to be taken care, especially choosing these kinds of home automations, correct? So even in addition to have laws, even you can control the electric devices, the fan also, you can just fan the lights. There are any electronic device which can be taken into consideration and which can be grabbed into the fingertips, and you can operate all at your fingertips. So hope that's all today's my topic. Hope you have been something mind refreshment has been happening for you. So something information you may have got this, and I'll try to bring the same kinds of the content in the future. I'm ending session with with great regards here.